Good morning, YouTube. Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500, which obviously hasn't changed since yesterday. More importantly, what we're going to be looking at is honestly the way these cryptocurrencies are starting to form right now. We're seeing another positive day, which is definitely a good sign for these cryptos. Currently, XRP is trading at about 84 cents today, which is a good sign. We're starting to see potentially the reversal out of our falling wedge pattern 2.C here, which is definitely a good sign. Problem is, it's a very small problem at that. We are currently retesting a very vital resistance, because you can see, and we'll maybe find something better on the 4-hour when we zoom in, but we're pretty much capped at this little resistance area here. You can kind of see that this kind of floats as a problem zone here, but we are, as you can see, outside the downtrend, which is definitely a good sign. It is 100% living proof, no matter how we move this uptrend here, that we are outside the downtrend, and that's good for this crypto, and hopefully we could start to see the run back to the upside here. Is today the day? We'll have to find out later on in today's video. Is it time to buy in? We'll have to find out. I'll try to answer all these questions. We're looking at the other cryptocurrencies too. There's definitely some interesting things we're going to have to talk about. But with that being said, guys, today's video is brought to us by SAFLE. As you guys can see, SAFLE is your gateway to the cryptoverse. It's a next-gen identity wallet and composite blockchain infra provider for the decentralized cryptoverse governed by the community. It's the only digital identity you will need. So more information about SAFLE will be at the end of today's video. So definitely stay tuned for that. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, quickly refreshing top 10 cryptocurrencies, things are looking good. I mean, everything is looking good. We're up about 1%. I know that's not much, but you have like Solana up 4, XRP's up 1.7. We have not really seeing Doge or SHIB do anything at all, but we are starting to see these cryptocurrencies slowly start to trickle back to the upside here. Now, jumping directly into XRP. So here's a big thing, guys. I mean, if I zoom out, you can see for the most part, there was a downtrend on our weekly charts here. So I'm going to just show you what I mean. You can see on the relative strength indicator, there is this descending resistance. This is a downtrend on the coin. And for pretty much the start back on November 9th, it's always November 9th, obviously. From the start here, it's shown a lower high formation. It's been a resistance we haven't been able to break. Just, I'd like to say maybe today or yesterday, we've started to trend outside of it. There might be a way for me to blow this. Yeah, just like that. Nice. So you can see the downtrend here. You can see we just started to break outside of it, which is a very good sign for this coin. It's also showing, signs of an uptrend here, starting to lift the price up, which is also very good in the fact that this could allow us to swing back to the upside. So I'm getting excited to see how this plays out. Now, clearly, looking at the way these charts are, I mean, let's just jump to the weekly here. We're about to end this week's candle today. Today will be the last day for the weekly candle here, which hasn't done much at all. You can see there's tons of uncertainty. Literally Monday, when we started this candle, or maybe it was Sunday. Last Sunday, we opened, and you can see today, this week, 7 days have gone by. We're literally closing exactly at the same price that we started at. So this week has been a whole bunch of, consolidation with zero movement. The good thing is we've managed to slowly correct back above our moving average here, the red band on the moving average on the weekly, and we've managed to, close above there. We opened where we closed, which is a good sign. So this could allow us to inevitably swing back to the upside, which is what we've all been patiently waiting for. What I talked about earlier in the intro here was this like weird movement or consolidation. I'm trying to find like a better pattern to draw out for you guys that would maybe make this a little bit easier to look at on the 4-hour. It's still kind of difficult here. It's something like this. I mean, this might be an uptrend too. Who knows how long this is going to extend out for, but this is kind of what we're dealing with. It's mainly just this resistance at the top where prices just have been bouncing off of it. There's no signs of us breaking through it, which sucks. But you can see here prices consistently. December 4th, we had another December 7th. We did break slightly above it here, but once again, to draw it out, multiple retests of resistance, just not allowing the prices to really float above this key level here at like 84 cents. Yeah, 84 cents to be that. And when I jump back to the daily, you can see what it is that we're looking at. There's a good sign that we're going to flip bullish. I'm waiting for it. I'm hoping for it. Not only that, you can see on the 4-hour here, we're starting to have a bullish cross, which is definitely a good sign. Is there one forming on the MACD too? Hopefully, let's see. MACD is also, no, MACD is just good to begin with here. We're retesting the top of the Bollinger Bands on the 4-hour, but we're starting to see a bullish cross right here on the 4-hour moving average, which is a good sign, and this can hopefully, inevitably, help us swing back to the upside here. Now, looking at the daily, just jumping on, want to pull up the MACD again, not what I wanted to do. Here it is, just so we can all see this clearly. It's much lower. Just want to extend it out. Okay, so we look good. We had a bullish cross a while ago, actually, and we actually retested the bottom support right here. We started to flip bullish here. You can see that there is this falling wedge that, for the most part, has not been able to be broken since November 9th. We've been in a 40% reversal since November 9th, over a month now of consolidation, almost five and a half weeks, or 5 weeks to be exact, of this resistance. Just now, you can see we are starting to stem above it. We're starting to see the past 2 days, we've been slowly correcting above it, which is a good sign. Now, ideally, we would like this to continue to play out. We need to see this correct up, and I do believe first retest will be this resistance. Next one will be at moving average, and then from there, it'll go straight up to point D here. These are the 3 steps that I do believe will kind of battle, but I do believe we are inevitably heading to this, and I think this week should show it. But we've been waiting patiently, and a lot of people have been sick and tired, and I'm also sick and tired of waiting for this. I mean, look at this. This was 2 weeks from the 4th to the 19th, 15 days of sideways movement with no volume, no liquidity, nothing. Literally prices floating between 78 cents and 84 cents, or 83 cents, a 6-cent move. Horrible. Nobody wants this. It gets boring here, but the consolidation usually ends with a break. Now, the thing that I was noticing is comparing this to the other cryptos here, and I will get ready to buy in soon. We are starting to see also sort of the same consolidation here within Bitcoin. Bitcoin, for the most part, has been at a top maybe 50K and at a bottom maybe 46K. So we've been maybe in a $4,000 fluctuation. Prices have been, kind of stagnant in here. But for the most part, let's see if it makes a difference on the 4-hour here. Yeah, kind of. There's been, you can see it. It's very obvious, actually. Top resistance here. I'll leave it. And then bottom support here, I'll leave that as well. There's some sort of descending wedge forming here, some sort of lower wedge. You can see where prices are kind of ping-ponging in between here, but inevitably it's inside a much bigger falling wedge that you can also see right here. So we're waiting for confirmation to breach us through this. Clear resistance, I believe, will swing back up to top resistance once we get there, but you can also see right now on the relative strength indicator for Bitcoin how we were also in a very, very, very long and difficult lower high formation here, downtrend, and just, I'd say yesterday or today, we just broke through this resistance, which is also a very good sign for a potential swing. Everything's riding for this consolidation to play out. We just need this to break this pattern here. Ethereum as well is also in a lower high formation here. This is the 3rd one, and you can see we're consolidating out on that. So we'll see how exactly XRP breaks. I'm hoping that we see XRP break a little bit earlier than the other cryptos, but we could very much so wait for this consolidation to take over. And what I mean by that is, let's see Ethereum play out, consolidate into here, Bitcoin consolidate into here, then we'll see XRP move up. So it's very possible for us to see a few more days like this and then a pop. Hopefully that's not what happens. Hopefully this starts to break up earlier, tomorrow, today, so on and so forth into this week here. But I do believe we will get that, justifiable reason as to when that's going to break here. So I'm getting excited to see maybe finally after a month and a half now of this consolidation that we get the break that we're looking for. I mean, honestly, I'd be happy with anything. I mean, I don't want to see the prices drop lower, but at this point, anything but trading sideways would be ideal for us to see some sort of price movement and some sort of we could capitalize off these runs. Even if we see, us break bearish, we could at least short it on Bityard here. And you can see once again, this is the downtrend that's forming on Bityard. So on XRP. I'm going to draw it on Bityard though. So once again, here's the downtrend. You can see just like this, clear as day. And then we have our bottom support. Clear as day, just like this. I'm going to leave it. I mean, we could leave it like this. It really doesn't make that much of a difference here. Regardless, there is some sort of lower high forming here. This is the falling wedge. You can see that's pretty much it. And you can see we're starting to break through as of like maybe yesterday, if not into today, or last night into today. We're breaking through the downtrend here. It's clear as day. It's confirmed here. We're starting to swing through it. Retesting right now, I believe this is the 20-day moving average, and I'm looking to see a swing back up to the 40-day. But I do believe very soon we should see this start to complete and swing up to 96 cents, 97 cents. When that happens, or when we get that confirmation, which I believe maybe will be tomorrow, hopefully, who knows, I'll then buy in for a leverage. So market order, leverage 10x on Bityard here, type in the amount of leverage that I want, and then click buy long. Not only that, Bityard is also offering, as a way to incentivize some traction to their channel in this bear market, this consolidation movement, mystery boxes. So if you sign up with the link down below, you can actually earn free cryptocurrency by filling out and doing some of the things they want on their website here, and you can actually earn free crypto, which is really cool. So check out Mystery Box once you sign up with the link in the description. But that's pretty much it, guys. In regards to XRP, we're trading outside of our falling wedge pattern, which is definitely much better than how we had anticipated. We could very well have been trading below our uptrend here in point C, and if we were doing that, there would be a big chance for a big reversal. I'm saying a big reversal down to point A here, probably closer to 54 cents. But because we've managed to consolidate off support here and float above it, there's a chance we could break it and see a reversal swing back up to like easily, I'm thinking $1.12, but more conservatively back to its moving averages around $1. Same thing goes with Ethereum and Bitcoin. I think it's just a waiting game now, but we have more consolidation. Bitcoin is showing more so this like other wedge that it's kind of playing around inside of. It's quite interesting here, but there is a wedge that's happening. So we pretty much just have to let this consolidate and complete itself. But really what we're looking for is a breach above these. We're waiting for a breach above these resistances, and hopefully we can break above the moving average, and then it's game up to here. But I do believe a lot of volume is going to be coming back into these cryptos very quickly and very soon. So there will be plenty of opportunities to buy back into these coins if you missed out on the original buy-in opportunity. But it's really just a waiting game, because I do believe Bitcoin's going to show signs and Ethereum are going to kind of pop at the same exact time here. Whether that means it's going to be a big dump down to supports at like 2,700 for Ethereum, or Bitcoin dumps all the way down to its support, which might be $40,000. And I don't think we're going to go lower than that. It's really a waiting game here, and I do believe the volume is going to happen quickly. We're going to see a lot of movement very quickly, and I do believe all the cryptos are going to see that move. I think Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP are all going to be intertwined. But so far, things look good for a potential swing back to the upside. We're looking for the recovery. Markets have pretty much consolidated enough. 5 weeks of consolidation, 5 weeks of bear market. You can see back in the past here, last time we had this. Let's see how long of a consolidation period this was. From, I'd say, probably here to here was about 63 days of consolidation. What we currently are dealing with is about 40 days of consolidation. So 20 days less, but ultimately after these drops happen, you can see it's very similar to what we're dealing with now, very similar drop. So we're looking for this right now to complete itself. But with that being said, guys, I do want to talk more about SAFLE with you. I want to give a huge shout out to SAFLE for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, the concept of digital identities has gained popularity following the debut of modern day technologies such as blockchain. And SAFLE, a next generation non-custodial wallet, is one of the projects currently leveraging blockchain to bring identities back to the hands of users. Now, unlike centralized identity models, the SAFLE ecosystem introduces decentralized identities, giving crypto users control over their identities and data. Now, SAFLE is designed as a decentralized blockchain identity wallet consisting of other Web3 infrastructures that support DApp development and integration with multiple blockchain networks. Now, dating back to 2019, the primary goal of SAFLE is to give users back what is rightfully theirs, which is obviously security and privacy. Now, SAFLE leverages its native features, including SAFLE ID, SAFLE Vault, SAFLE Keyless, SAFLE Node, SAFLE DAO, and the platform SAFLE Token to introduce an ecosystem where users can create digital identities and access the crypto market seamlessly. Now guys, SAFLE Market also makes purchasing and exchanging cryptocurrencies extremely easy, and SAFLE's SAFLE Token is a multi-utility governance token for the SAFLE ecosystem. And the native SAFLE Token will not only enable token holders to propose and vote on changes to the functionalities and feature sets of the wallet and node services, but will also serve to create a self-sustaining token economic model that provides value generation, access to finance, and identity in a decentralized world. So guys, SAFLE separates itself in the competitive landscape by creating an interoperable multi-chain wallet solution, and also gives wallet users complete control over their digital assets and identity on the blockchain. And ideally, the SAFLE digital wallet enables users to manage their crypto assets, access dApps, store NFTs, and make smart payments. Now, like most decentralized ecosystems, SAFLE is governed through a decentralized autonomous organization, also known as DAO, and the DAO makes decisions on SAFLE's ecosystem development by creating proposals and voting through the platform's native token SAFLE. Now, this token also powers other operations, including fee payments on the network and community rewards for early adopters and supporters. Now, per the project's white paper, the initial supply of SAFLE at the tokens generation event will be distributed to seed investors, public token sales, and strategic allocation. And also, SAFLE, which has already taken up the mantle of building self-governed digital identities, is not only making progress in its technical features, but also has strategic partnerships and capital raising. So guys, to date, SAFLE has raised $4 million in a private funding round led by MapleBlock, GSR, Synctum, and GAF Capital Partners. And with blockchain ecosystems becoming mainstream, decentralized identities will play significant roles in shaping the future of the digital world. And this extends to upcoming niches such as NFTs, which have pretty much popularized the idea of the metaverse. Now, looking into the future, thriving within digital ecosystems will require one to have a digital identity that is verifiable and unique. So it's obviously time to go beyond with SAFLE. Definitely make sure to check the links in the description where you can find all their information. Otherwise, huge shout out to SAFLE for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.